Of course, this is a story not just about me, it's also about my partner colleagues here. I think a good way to start is just to imagine two people in two very different places. Her being in the Seattle area about a year ago, and myself being in the Tulsa area about a year ago, not knowing each other at all. We joke about our story a little bit as like the Sleepless in Seattle kind of story. But we were in two very different places than we are today. I don't know if you can relate to this, but feeling trapped, feeling like you're stuck in roles that your parents maybe taught you to be in, or that your culture taught you to be in, and just living a life that you felt on the inside when you really took the time to listen that wasn't necessarily you, and that you weren't completely happy with. And her and I both were experiencing that a lot. And our story starts, I guess, with me kind of being interested in a psychologist by the name of M. Scott Peck. He wrote a book several years ago called The Road Less Traveled. If you've ever heard of it, it's really popular and sold millions of copies. But in reading him, I really got interested in him because he kind of helped me to psychoanalyze myself, I guess, or look at some of the things that I was going through. And one of the things that he developed throughout his years was this idea of community building. And what they would do is they would get in a room like this, and we would all gather in a circle, and we would sit for 2 days, around 8 hours a day, and we would just give everybody the chance to speak whatever was on their mind or what was in their heart. There's no judgment, no criticism, everything's confidential, and it just created this platform for people to talk and kind of let things out. And so I always wanted to go to one and never had, and it was a year ago, so last month, January would have been a year ago, that I actually went to my first one in Chicago. And it was 2 days in Chicago. I'd never been there before. I didn't know anybody there, so I drove from Tulsa to Chicago in the middle of it was like a storm that was like, the temperatures were extremely low, so I don't know what you call it, but it was an ice storm basically. So I go up there, I experienced this whole weekend, and during this experience, I'm able to like share things in the group setting that I hadn't really felt comfortable sharing with too many people. And the fact that I was able to do it with so many people and not feel rejected, not feel accused or all this, it just had such a profound effect on me that it really changed my life in a positive way. And so when I got back, I was obviously looking for more similar things like this, and I got on YouTube and I was searching frantically, and I happened to come across this video by a woman called Emerald. She has this channel called The Diamond Net. And in it, she talks a lot about psychological things and things that are affecting different people, and I just really got into it. And then she had this forum, and she said if you post on her forum and you subscribe to her channel and send her an email, then you could win 2-3 hours of coaching. So I'm like, oh, what the heck, I'll do it. So I ended up winning, of course. And when I posted on this forum, one of the last posts I ever did, I kind of talked about my experience in Chicago, and we were trying to look it up and see if we could find it, but the forum's not there anymore. I wanted to read to you exactly what I wrote, because at the very end of it, I put my phone number on there, and I said, if anybody wants to talk to me about this, give me a call. Well, that's like the end of January last year, early February, so kind of like around this time, and many months go by, and actually it was 9 months ago to today that Holly had somehow got on the same channel. It's a story there as well. I'll kind of tie into that here in a second. But she actually texted me 9 months ago to the exact day of today. And that's how we became connected to one another, through this forum. We didn't know what each other looked like. We started talking on the phone, and it became more and more like hours. I think we talked for like 3 hours the first night or something like that. It was ridiculous. It was like I had met somebody, not even knowing what they looked like, who I really connected with, who our stories connected with in so many different ways. Our parents and our relationships were very similar. We're both the eldest in our family. We both grew up in like Christian homes and kind of struggled with trying to deal with the guilt and shame that came along with that for us. And I guess I'll tie back into her story a little bit. At that same time, she was going through a relationship where the person had kind of some mental illness, and that was gradually getting worse, and she has a small child with this man. And so she was really struggling with that. She was going to a therapist and really trying to look inside of herself and kind of understand the patterns and the things that have led her down the road that she was going on. And I think she also felt a sense that, I know that there's more than this for me. There's more. There's got to be more. And so her therapist actually had recommended the channel that she went to where she found the form and ultimately ended up finding me. So I think that's pretty cool, and that just the universe brought us together in that unique way. And so obviously our conversations continue to grow. I went out to visit her eventually. I flew out there to see her for 10 days, and we just connected right away and realized that, man, she's somebody that I really need in my life because I can share everything with her. I don't feel judged, I don't feel criticized, and I feel so much love and assurance that it just makes me a better person. And I hope I do the same for her. I think I do. So, to try to wrap this up in 15 minutes is really tough, but I ended up leaving everything in Tulsa. I sold everything that I had. And I still have the video that I put everything in my little car and I drove out to Seattle to be with her.
Wow.
We lived there for 3 months, and in our conversations, she had always talked about Phoenix and how this was a place that she felt connected to, and in her journey, she took a trip to Spain all by herself, which I thought was pretty courageous for a woman just to go to Spain. She was in Barcelona for 2 weeks. Okay, she didn't really know anybody there, did you? Yeah. So she's there, and it gave her a place to get out of where she was, to get out of that relationship, to get kind of a perspective, right? And really look, and she knew when she came back, I need to come to Phoenix. So that was very much something that was in her heart, and it really appealed to her. And I knew once we had been in Seattle for a little while, I felt like, yeah, we need to come to Phoenix. I had never been here, or never lived here. She had never lived here. So again, we load everything up, and we drive down here to Phoenix to start our life here together. Now, the interesting thing was, I think, really important for us too, is that before we came down here, she grew up in kind of northern, western Idaho, kind of like on the border of Washington. Well, we drove over right before we came down, and we visited her family, and she showed me where she grew up. So there was something very special about being in her place of birth together. So we wanted to share that experience together, and I got to. And then on the way down, I grew up in Northern California. So of course, I took her to where I grew up, showed her the house I lived in, all this stuff. So we're building memories. We actually have, she started it. It's Instagram, right? And it's called DH Journeys, which is for Daniel and Holly and our journeys together. So we post on there all the time, all the things that we've done together in our continual ongoing relationship. When we get to Phoenix, obviously we're looking for jobs. We didn't have really anything lined up ahead of time. Like we just went, and we just left it all up to the universe to make a way for us. We got here, and I was looking for a job. And in Seattle, she had been doing HelloFresh and several of the other meal kit services. And so that's how I got exposed to it, and I loved it. She loved doing it. So when I got here, I found a job posting for HelloFresh. So, I need to back up 1 second. When we actually met in Seattle for the first time, it was very special because my plane got delayed. I was flying from Tulsa to Seattle, and I got in really late. She drives to come pick me up, and when I get in the car to see her face to face for the first time, we noticed that on the clock, it was 2:22 in the morning. So that number 2:22 holds a lot of significance for us. So when I go to apply for this HelloFresh job in Seattle months later, I go to the suite number, and guess what the suite number is?
222.
Right? So of course I get the job. I knew instantly that I was supposed to work there. I'm just loving this job. I go around to all these events, meet wonderful people like all of yourselves, get to give out great food. We eat it almost every night. We love it. She's got me cooking now, where before she was doing all the cooking, now I'm doing it with her, so it's great. But in the midst of working with HelloFresh, I run into somebody else, Canoe. I'm at her place, and guess what her address number is?
222.
So that's where I meet Canoe. We start talking about podcasting, we start talking about all the things that we're doing, and that's what led us here tonight. So, okay, 5 minutes. So I think the important thing is that our relationship has shown us that you don't have to be stuck where you are. You don't have to settle for where you are. You can always take a step out, put yourself out there a little bit, being vulnerable. I think myself being up here tonight is being a little bit vulnerable. And in doing that, we've been rewarded for that. We both put ourselves out there, we've both been vulnerable, and we've grown in the process. And I think that's ultimately the message that I want to get across and share, is just that if I had stayed where I was, if she had stayed where we were, I'm quite confident that we both would be fairly miserable right now. But the fact that we were willing to put ourselves out there, the universe brought us together, and I think the number 222 for me, it means timing. It's like perfect timing. It's like everything lined up exactly when and where it's supposed to happen. And she has a beautiful daughter that's 5 years old that means the world to me, and we're here and we're happy. And we got to spend the day today. When she took the day off of work, we went and did yoga together, and then we just sat and talked about tonight for like 2 hours, and we just sort of like rehearsed a lot of things that we've gone through. And I think it just going back over our story brings up so much emotion for me because I love her so much. And I hate to think what would have happened if I didn't put myself out there and get on that post and just put my number, because she never would have found me otherwise. And so it's just that one little thing, and the universe made a way, and I'm so thankful. And yeah, that's our story. It's only